on today's episode of Based After Dark.
The Ignoble would 100% let Sasha do it. Okay, first off,
Whoa.
I'll get that out of the way. He would 100%
Not in my
let that
ears,
happen.
okay? Not in my ears. Other places. Can
Here's another terrible topic from Moogie. What position do you think your parents conceived you in?
You're getting personal, Joe. You're making me think back to my history and shit.
Whoa.
Wow. Okay.
Based.
After Dark.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Base After Dark, episode 38, season 2. First off, I want to thank all the patrons. Over 200 paid patrons. We love you. We appreciate you. Thank you for all your support. Also, consider, again, checking out the merch. We do have a full merch line out. It is live. Lots of good t-shirts. Got some hats on there as well. Consider checking it out. Today, I'm joined by Mr. Hamsey _IRL. He is back after a couple weeks. I'm sure he has. I'm sure he's had plenty of time to make up some more stories that are not real. Ignoble also here today. Full-time job guy. He's here though. I'm here. I missed last week. We'll get into why and how my life has physically not been the best the last week. And today, we also have special guests joining us, coming on to say hello to you, your favorite, the GOAT, the chosen one, Sasha Spitz. How we doing again? How we doing today, guys? I can't even talk shit.
I'm good. How you guys doing?
I've been
fantastic.
better. I'll jump into me. I missed last week, taking the L on the spreadsheet. We do have a spreadsheet that, you know, we're competing to see who can come on the most. At least I am. Probably competing with myself. But I last Saturday got the good old, you know, sinus infection. You know, not too bad. Definitely inconvenience in life. Not the worst thing ever. Thought I was feeling better. I was gonna come on the podcast Wednesday. My ears started hurting. I said, "What's happening?" Then both my ears started hurting. Then I was losing my hearing in both ears. I was like, "Okay, well, I probably should go to the doctor and see what's going on." And maybe the CTE was setting in. Not sure. Turns out I had a double middle ear infection, which is I guess common with the sinus infection.
Yeah,
if
you're connected.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Well, and the doctor was like, "Well, what have you been doing?" Well, I've been listening to loud music, yelling, and playing a game.
Yeah,
so
I got sinus infection too.
That probably that probably didn't help my ear situation. And then yeah, I'm not sure what I cooked or what I undercooked, but the last couple days I've been suffering on the toilet. So I've been getting fucked, honestly, in a lot of different areas of life. Outside of that, life is good. But I made it today. I'm here. I made everybody be late, but thank you guys for being here.
You got to take care of that, man. The middle ear is pretty bad, dude. Because from I have some middle ear damage as well, and it's got some pretty fucky long-term things actually. Like you can get like your middle ear is very like has a lot to do with your balance, and so you can have some like vertigo type things that happen to you when you have damage in your middle ear.
Ooh.
Do you just
like you
fall
guys
over
remember
and shit randomly or what?
Dude,
How'd you
no,
damage it?
actually,
Did you just
kind
not
of.
take it easy, or like
It's from headphone use, like long term, just all throughout school blasting headphones, like, you know, DJing like all throughout life.
Okay, I see.
Yeah, no, it's pretty bad. I mean, like, you remember when we were in Tennessee and we rode the roller coasters all day, and then like at the end I came home and was just like, I was like knocked out for hours. I almost like missed that whole night. I have a lot of like, also like, I think that might be why I like throw up all the time. I just like get busy.
Dude, you have the most health problems for someone under 30 that I've ever in my life. It's not even close, dude. Holy shit.
Yeah, you got to take care of that though.
Did you have like, because all I have right now is I have like fluid in my ears. So like one of my ears, it just kind of feels like I can't hear a little bit. And they just said it goes away. There's not much you can do except it just goes away over time after it drains or whatever. Because I was asking if there's like anything they can do, and they're like, no, just anti-inflammatory, decongestant, that'll go away eventually. I was like, oh, that's great, thanks.
No, I didn't have anything like that. Nothing that I could feel. Like, I was super surprised when they even told me it was related to my ears. I just went to the doctor because I was getting dizzy all the time. I was like, this is not normal.
Yeah.
They were like, yeah, your ears are fucked. I was like, what the hell? My ears feel fine. They were like, they're not.
You ever get water in your ear? Like you know, like in the pool,
dude.
you get the water deep in your ear. That's how it felt the last
shit.
week.
Yeah,
it just feels like
yeah,
I have
ear
water in my
infection.
ears. Yeah, that's how I feel. I just feel like I have water
It's
in
the
my ears
worst
at all times.
feeling.
It's just
Dude,
annoying. It's just annoying.
One of the best feelings ever is like, you know, lying on that side, and when that water comes out, like it's just like it feels like a thing of hot whatever coming out your ear. Like Honestly,
Yeah.
top 5 feelings in life. Just
I thought you were saying when someone just
Dude.
sticks their tongue all the way in your ear.
You're a doctor,
Dude.
so the first night I went
It's
to
not
sleep,
bad.
I always sleep on like the same side. So when I woke up, I don't know, maybe it all drained to one side, but this ear, like it was completely gone in the one ear, but the other ear, I could barely hear. Like it was just completely clogged, just fully. And I was like kind of freaking out, but then after an hour went by, it like settled back to the middle. I guess it was kind of in both. So I don't know. It was
Interesting.
very, I don't know, man. I've never had anything wrong with my ears, so it's
That's so
it's
funky.
been it's been annoying more than anything.
I know they put
Have
like tubes and stuff in people's ears when they get like infections and shit. I'm not quite sure what it does.
Ew,
but-
have you seen like people who like light a candle over their ear and like it helps
wax?
earwax get out or something?
Yeah.
Did you see
Yeah,
that?
yeah. It's like a
Would you-
vacuum for the wax.
Would you ever do that?
Oh yeah. If I had like
Would
a
you?
professional doing it for me, and I know
Listen,
it's not,
I know.
I wouldn't let like one of you guys do it. You're gonna fucking burn me,
Yo.
but, you know, like
What
I
if
have
Ignoble
someone who,
would
like, knows
definitely
what they're
let Sasha
doing.
do it. Ignoble would 100% let Sasha do it. Okay, first off,
Whoa.
I'll get that out of the way. He would 100%
Not in my
let that
ears,
happen.
okay? Not in my ears. Other places protect me.
no, I mean you
Um,
see that there's like YouTube videos on it and shit. And, like when the people like they're done, they're like, whoa, I can hear like so much better. Like it sounds,
Really?
it looks pretty
Oh.
sick actually.
And then I hear doctors saying, "Don't do that," and then I'm like, "Wait, what?"
Oh, I didn't know that.
Like what?
That's what I was about to say is the, like, I know Q-tips, you're not supposed to put them in there, but fuck the doctor,
Oh,
bro.
I
I'm fucking my ear
love
so
a Q-tip.
deep. Oh,
Oh my
I mean,
god,
it's
a
sexual.
good Q-tip clean after you
Oh,
shower.
I have like a that gives me the
It's
I
too
can't
good.
I can't stick Q-tips in my ears, man.
No, I don't like
I
sticking
get,
it to my
like-
ears. That shit feels weird.
No, I get
It
like
stun locks me. You ever like it'll stop. Like,
Same.
I'll be there I'll be there and I'll just be fucking and then I'm like, oh god, I've been doing this too long. What's going on?
I just feel like I'm going in too deep, and then I'm like, is that
Oh,
my brain?
seriously.
Shit, that felt
Yeah.
like brain. I don't know.
You both have been gone. Well, at least you've been gone for 2 weeks, bro.
Cool.
Has anything happened in your life that you like to share before I get into some of these topics? I'm just curious because every time you're away for a week or two, there's something that happens. Whether it does happen or not, I'm not sure. But do you have anything for us today?
I mean, nothing really like that crazy. Like I missed the last 2 weeks. 2 weeks ago I had a work thing, and last week I went to the Kooks.
Well, sometimes your work
Um,
things turn into things.
They
Yeah.
do sometimes. You never know.
That's why
I
I asked.
mean,
That's why I'm asking.
yeah, I've been working a lot. I've been bowling a lot.
Bro, been
I'm
bowling.
sober now.
Bowling.
Hey!
Shut
Hell yeah!
How,
I'm
how
sober
many days?
now.
How many hours?
No, like 12 or 13 days.
Hours?
What
Let's
is it
okay.
today?
go.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Is this
um,
real?
12 and a half days, 13 days. Yeah.
Are you gonna keep it up for how long? You
I'm
plan on keeping
fully-
it up for?
Like a month.
Okay.
And
Nice.
then I do this once a year. I do this once a year.
Oh
just,
wait,
like,
is this
Oh.
for
set-
Ramadan?
Yeah. And so,
Okay.
you know,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
It's like
I
a
just
no
go-
smoke November type of thing.
I just go exactly.
No
This is my
stroke
version.
November. Is that what you said?
no.
That's
no
what I heard.
Smoke.
That's what I
no
heard as well.
Smoke.
I haven't heard of No
okay.
Smoke November.
Yeah, I've never heard of that.
I've heard
I've
of a
heard
different.
of sober October.
Yeah, that's what I
dry
meant. That's-
January.
that's what I meant.
Dry January is what I've heard.
That's
I'll
about
be
all I
no
got.
stroke.
No, I mean the
No
timing of it
stroke
was
November.
None of
the
us
timing of it was
completed
pretty needed though. I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
My habits have been getting a little
Okay,
destructive.
so that's why I was concerned because I thought this was like, this is a personal choice for me. Like I
No.
thought that's what you were about to
I
get
do this
into.
once a year, and it's good. It's good. It's good to do it because it like proves that I'm not an alcoholic. Because I wouldn't be able to do this if I was. You know. No, you can't just go sober for a whole month if you're an alcoholic. Like I'm
I don't think that's
irresponsible.
true.
I have bad habits. I'm not an alcoholic. Call me
Ignoble,
what
you're
you want. I
doctor.
might
What
be
do
a
you think
lot of
about
things.
this? What do you think about that?
If I dangled a shot of Fireball in front of Hamsey, he would.
No, I
pounce at
wouldn't,
it
dude.
like a
I've
raging
been,
animal.
I went to
Oh.
the Kooks concert and like was completely sober.
Oh,
Which
shit.
also like I still like can have fun when I'm sober, but I forgot how much of a role alcohol plays in my ability to be in a big fucking tight crowd. Because like every
Mm.
concert I go to, I'm up front in the pit, like at battle, like not giving a single fuck. But when I was sober, I was like,
Yeah, like
people are. Yeah, you just elbowed me. Can you?
It's a
Yeah,
completely
close.
different experience
like,
for
conscious.
sure. I've done a couple concerts. It was a long time ago. I've done a couple of concerts sober, and it definitely is like you're a little more like aware of people, a little more irritable by people. Like someone bumps into you, like, what the fuck, dude? Why would you do that?
Also,
Yeah.
it's a lot more hot. Why is it so hot in here? Yeah.
Have you guys gone to a concert sober recently? Or other than you, Hamsey? When's the last one you guys went to sober?
It's been a long time. Maybe like 3 years. I went to a small show in Nashville at a place called Marathon Music Works. A few DJs were playing there. And like at first, the beginning of the night, it was cool. I was just chilling, talking to some friends. And then, once the bigger DJs started coming on, it was packed in there. And I was like, fuck this. This is not, I'm not liking this anymore because it's really hot and there's people everywhere. And I'm not, yeah. I guess it's kind of like, you don't want to be the sober person at the party. Like, if you've ever been the sober person at the party, like, it's just very, when you're not on the same level as like the same playing field,
nothing is.
Dude, but honestly, I feel like more focused, like I'm like going in sober, I'm like talking to girls more than I normally do. I'm like
Really?
I'm more Dude, when I'm drunk, I
trained
think
to
all I
fucking,
want to
like-
do is just fuck around with my boys and do dumb shit.
Sasha, are you a good
See.
wing woman? Do you think you could help us out if you ever do come meet up with us or something?
I would have to be drunk. 100%. I don't go up to people unless I'm drunk or high.
Okay, that's fair enough.
Mostly
Yeah,
because they
I guess
can't
I'm
see
opposite.
me and I have to like nudge them like, hello, I'm done
Wait,
here.
okay, so are you actually 4'11"?
I'm actually 4'10" and a half. That's like my
Holy
actual
shit.
height. Yeah. And I've actually been freaking losing weight lately because I started new medication. So I went down to 85.
85 pounds?
Yes. I'm not
Dude,
kidding
what?
you.
You're a teddy bear.
You are literally.
That is
And I think the
a
most
Build-A-Bear.
egregious thing I got out of this is like, you've been lying on Twitch about your height because you often put in your title that you're 4'11".
Well, how do you know
Yeah.
that, though, man?
Hey, sometimes I'm on Twitch.tv/Sasha.
Okay,
Okay?
I thought you
Worry
worked a
about it.
full-time job. I didn't know.
I do be-
Yeah, you never
I do
confide
be
in me,
putting.
Yeah, well,
I
you
do-
don't put that. You don't put that you're a 4'11", 85-pound. Whatever.
Yeah, you should put your height and weight on your title.
Do you think
Next
I should try
time.
that? That's not bad.
Yeah,
dude.
do it.
I'm gonna
Hit
put
some,
5'9", 190.
Yeah.
But you
Dumbass.
gotta remember the hearts on the
6'4",
outside.
250, IBS, power bottom. See if we can draw some demographic with that. That could be good.
Might find a few
100%.
here and there.
Yeah, no, the sober
Oh, yeah.
concerts are not bad though. I mean, if it's an artist you like it makes a big
True.
difference.
That's good.
You get to
Yeah.
enjoy it a bit more. I just
Yeah, you remember it more. I don't know. I
makes me
think it
think,
came at a
like-
good time though. Like I feel good. I can
Yeah.
levitate. I think now.
What does
Like,
what
I
do you
caught
mean by
myself-
What
that?
does that mean?
The soberness. I'm gaining these like weird powers. I like levitated the other. I think I can do it if you guys want to see.
Try.
All right, you have to like pay attention. It's not like I'm not like fully in the air. Just like all right.
You gotta pull
watch.
out a Zen or something?
Did you see it?
Can we cut that out? Bro, what was that? What are
Did
you
you see
doing?
it?
Bro,
You
Let
just
me-
wasted 6 seconds of our time and the listeners' time.
I
What
got
the
air.
fuck was that?
I got air. You definitely could have seen it.
Yeah,
So-
you breathed air. What do you mean?
I
So here's the thing,
got
Hamsey.
air.
I don't know
Oh,
if like I can attribute that to the soberness, but I know that there's a guy, former RuneScape player named Saphiro, who says that if you stop masturbating, you can do things like levitate. So, have you been abstaining from that? That's probably the reason.
Not
why.
yet.
Is that actually
Right.
in his? Is it actually in his thing?
He's
is
like
that-
a
did he-
professional.
Well,
like a
I
men's
know.
help kinda
What do
guy.
you?
Yeah.
That is that's interesting. Do you think?
Mm.
Do you genuinely think that they're like how much masturbating is unhealthy? Because there are a lot of those guys, the health centric, like don't watch porn, don't ever masturbate. Do you think
I
you'd
think
be
f-
more productive if you did not masturbate whatsoever? I guess is the main question.
No.
If you didn't
No.
touch it at all.
Okay,
I say
There's
yes.
definitely a happy median.
Really? Yeah,
I
there's
say
definitely-
yes.
Yeah, I agree.
I feel
How often do you
maybe.
fucking- Actually, you know what? Don't answer that question.
I
We'll
feel
save that
like,
for the Patreon.
at least for me, I'm more like manic and energized whenever you abstain.
Yeah, I
You know?
feel like I'm on Adderall when I don't.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
So instead of taking Adderall, you just stop jerking off. And everything will be
Yeah.
That's how I
Interesting.
felt when I stopped smoking weed. Actually, I just felt like I was on Adderall all the time.
Damn.
Let's just
I think-
yeah.
I
Go
think
ahead.
it's
I hate-
more of a like mental. How do I like abstaining from porn? It's more of like, are you able to give into your desires? Like, yeah, physically, I think if you do it, like maybe even once a day, there's nothing wrong with that. But is it something that you're like always thinking about? If that's all you can think about doing all day and wanting to do it, like then yeah, it's a problem. But I think just
Mhm.
beating your shit like a couple minutes in a day, that doesn't change anything.
3+ is crazy.
yeah.
If you're 3+ a day, that's crazy.
Oh,
3
your
more,
poor dick, dude.
that's
You poor
insane.
dick.
Two
Yeah, me when I
two
was-
times you're pushing it, especially if it's every day. You're pushing it. Once though, good happy medium. Reset the brain.
Yeah.
Maybe you hit the midday nap after.
The
Is
Joan.
it different for
We
women?
call it a Joan. Jerk off and nap.
From what I see on the internet, it seems like women masturbate more than us. Oh, it's a lot of
Really?
them. Well, they have
It
a lot more. They have a lot more options. I don't know.
What do you mean options?
That's true.
Dude, they have a full arsenal of like some of these ladies open up their closet and it's like it's like me opening the gun case, except it's fucking dildos. And there's just fucking 30 of different types, 40 different,
Imagine
they all
just
have
a
different
gun
settings.
case of dildos.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, it'd be a good place to store them. If you had like a nice cabinet, a nice like
Yeah,
wooden cabinet,
right?
you could really
Yeah, dude.
Just
Dude,
like-
you
make it
walk
look
into
nice.
the shed. It's like Mr. and Mrs. Smith, where the wall flips, and instead of weapons, you just got
You could do it
bunch
both
of sex
sides.
toys.
You could have a his and her side. It could be nice. You know?
Yeah. That would be
sure.
so
The only thing that I
nice.
can think of when I hear double-sided dildos is, have you guys watched the movie Requiem for a Dream?
No, what the fuck is that?
The one with
I think I
Jared
have, but
Leto. It's just like a really depressing, sad movie. Yeah, that's all I can think
Is
of.
that the
with,
guy that
Jennifer
went
Connelly.
to Hamsey's?
Well, we can edit that part out. But
She
yeah.
just Sasha's like, oh, that guy? Where?
Wait, what is he talking about?
Whoopsie
Yeah. Stamp that, Saint it.
How did you know something about you that I don't know? What the fuck?
Because we were talking about it right before you got
Oh, it's
Yeah.
when I was on the toilet begging for my life, bro. I
Yeah.
want you guys to know, before this podcast today, I was butt naked. There is an indention of my feet. You know the little carpet in front of the toilet you put there? You can see where my feet have been there, and my hands were gripping the top side, praying to something. I'm not a religious man, but I
Oh,
was,
you
I
know
was
when you
praying.
have to grip it.
I
It's-
was praying, bro. Yeah, it was like I was about to be in a car wreck for a fucking hour straight, and it wouldn't stop. But I'm here, and it's good to see you guys. I missed you guys. I missed Hamsey, dude. He's been gone for a while.
I missed you guys.
There's
You
been
think of
it.
we can talk about RuneScape briefly if you want. Is that okay? I'm bringing it up too. I'm gonna
I
be
RuneScape.
mean,
brave.
it's a big enough day.
I
I'd
haven't
say.
logged in
Bring it up.
weeks, dude. I don't know
Well,
what's
you need to log
going on.
in if you are. Most people who do listen, obviously,
Catch
are
me
RuneScape
up.
enjoyers. But yeah, Varlamore, Jagex, I think they nailed it, man. I think this is it's a good thing. It feels the excitement of like, I guess years ago when I played, I felt it. Like I felt that that level of excitement. I felt that for the first time since like Tob release, Cox release, Inferno, that stuff. Like I actually felt that. TOA, I kind of felt it, but not really. Like this update, I've like genuinely like, especially watching the stream, seeing the hype, and it's been cool. Like watching like obviously the big piece of content's a Coliseum, which is like very high level PVM. Like going around to the different streams and like seeing people get far and their view count like shoots up to like 15,000
Yeah.
people, and then like they die and then they go to the next closest person. It's just been fucking.
Yeah.
I've been hopping around all fucking like I couldn't like it was kind of nice. I couldn't sleep last night because I was just a DJ and just hopping around just watching. It was super entertaining too.
It's cool. It's funny seeing like, like you obviously have like Bodhi and Wooks and stuff at the top of the category, but then when you see like Mogo Kirby leapfrog those guys, you're like, why is that happening? You click on the screen and you're like, oh, he's
Yeah.
going into the boss fight right now. So yeah, I guess for anyone who's listening right now, at the time of this recording, no one has beat it yet. I guess just before we started, Mogo Kirby got like the new world PB. He got the boss to like below 1,000 HP. Pretty hype, man.
Mhm.
I liked it. It feels like a
Huh.
holiday. Everyone like seeing who can get this shit first.
Yeah.
I could be wrong here, but I believe the Inferno release, it was the second day was when Wooks completed it. I believe. I could be wrong, but I'm
2
pretty
days?
positive.
Really?
Yes, I believe it was the second day. It was like towards the end of the second day. I believe he was the first person to complete it. I could be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure that's accurate.
That's more. That's quicker than I thought it would be because the game was also in a different.
Could you look it up,
place
Saintis, and maybe
that time.
if you can find it? I think it was the second. I could be wrong. But I'm pretty sure it was the second.
I think
or
the
third
gamers right now are like they solve shit a lot quicker. They're like a lot more like critical thinking about shit now. There's also a lot more mechanics in the game that weren't in the game back then, so there's a lot more stuff to compare it to.
For sure. I think it's gonna be a second day though. I don't think anyone's gonna do it tonight. They might, but I don't think they will. I think it'll be tomorrow.
Yeah,
sometime,
I'm glad
is my
to
guess.
fucking see that, man. I do not want to see anyone complete on the.
Well,
first
it's kind
day.
of funny. It's kind of like the way I was looking at it, because like it was weird when they announced the Coliseum. People were asking like, "Oh, how hard is it going to be?" And they're very vague about it. They wouldn't like say, "Oh, it's super hard," or it's like, "Oh, it's medium." They were just kind of like, "At what's high level PVM? You need max gear." That's pretty much all they would say. Like I remember at the summit thing, they're like, "You're going to need max gear to do this." Is what they were saying, but they wouldn't really like say, "Oh, it's really hard." They wouldn't say those words. But it definitely feels like they're like for the crowd who says, you know, we need harder content. They're like, hold my beer. that's how I've like viewed it, because it's brutal. It's definitely brutal, 100%. Like if you make a mistake, you can die very fast. And yeah, but I've just been watching that. I did watch a little bit. Like it's a huge expansion. Like it's massive. I didn't really realize how much stuff they added. Oh, there's so many different new areas. It's
do you
crazy.
think is it aimed towards like all levels, like early, mid, and end, or do you think it's more like mid to end?
100%. I was watching other streams of people just exploring, and like there's so much stuff. There's so many like new dungeons, so many new items. They also have the Perilous Moons, which is like essentially Barrow's V2.
Wow.
It's like Barrow's but a smidge more difficult. Is kind of how they like phrase it, to like medium level type stuff. There's a lot of good stuff in there for sure. I think they've definitely nailed it. This is like, and there wasn't any big issues on launch either, because Jagex is like known for fucking up.
Yeah, you're right. I'm surprised about that.
Is known for having like a huge error the first day and they have to roll back and people are mad, and it was very smooth. So like, yeah, shout out to Jagex, did a great job. So allegedly a couple moderators actually listened to this podcast. Allegedly, I'm not sure which ones, but if you're listening, you guys killed it.
Hey, thanks,
well
guys.
Back for this one.
Thank you.
Well done.
I think that's what a lot of gamers like, is just like exploring new like area, you know?
Yeah.
Like that is something
Seeing,
like
so
very
many people
exciting.
there too, running around.
Yeah,
Sasha,
being with people.
you can get at least 3 weeks of just exploring Varlamore content. You're like, you're locked in. Like you're good. You're good to go. You can walk around forever. There's a lot.
Wow. That's
100%.
exciting.
Sasha,
Yo.
how long have you been blonde? I do not remember you being blonde.
This is a wig.
Oh shit. Okay, never mind.
Yeah. I like to try
Sorry,
the
I just
blonde
noticed.
sometimes. It depends on my mood, to be honest.
Who do you think in this call between the other three
Mm-hmm.
would pull off blonde the best? Me, Hamsey, or Pigeon Joe?
No way, me. It's definitely Hamsey, easy.
Prison Joe would remind me of someone from like NSYNC. You know, with the little blonde tips.
I'll take that.
Yeah, I'd fuck with some frosted tips.
Yeah, I think Hamsey would look the most natural as a blonde. But if you had highlights, Noble, I think you would. I think it would look good. But yeah, Prison Joe with blonde tips, NSYNC member right there.
Oh yeah.
Well, in a couple more years, I probably won't have any tips left. But looking like just the top of my head when I'm bald in a few years, we can just.
Use like a fucking yellow highlighter on top. Like
yeah, something. Something to be
Have you guys ever had colored hair?
So I did because it was like when I was younger, I watched Dragon Ball Z. I was like obsessed with it.
Yeah.
And I like I was like, I want that. So I remember I was working and I kind of got enough money to go to the hair place and then throw some highlights in there for me. And it actually didn't look that bad. It looked okay. But yeah, it wasn't what I thought it was going to be, but I felt cool, like, you know, as a kid. That's about it, though, for the most part.
I've always wanted to, but I just never did.
Yeah, your hair would be hard to lighten because it's like really, really dark.
A beautiful full head of hair, and I honestly do a pretty good job with it. You know, you got, you know, it's just it's flowing, it's nice. You and Hamsey both. I don't really think there's anything that you guys could do to your hair that would make it look better, honestly.
Hamsey's hair is so perfect.
Look. Yeah, he got like the modern.
How is it so perfect? It's just
Oh,
like
yeah.
so perfectly swept.
I've never been told that before. Thank you.
Do you
guys.
like look in the mirror and just like kind of like make it perfect, or it just kind of is like
No.
that?
Okay.
No.
Speaking of that, so this is a good story from Saint Tids. So we played football together in college, and our head coach's father died. Okay, he passed away, and we all had to go to the funeral. It was like at this like super like OG Baptist church. It was this church was intimidating. Saint Tids, he didn't know like our coach's father was gonna pass away, but a couple days before he had dyed his hair like jet red and like put a bunch of spikes in it. So he showed up. He showed up to the fucking, showed up to the funeral looking like a freak with the suit on and the red spiked hair.
Oh no!
So sorry for your loss, coach.
This is fucking
No,
so
man.
fucking.
I didn't know. Like it was the summer after freshman year, and 21 Pilots Blurry Face had come out, and like I was obsessed with 21 Pilots, and both of them had dyed their hair, and like me being a cringe lord in college, I was like, I'm gonna dye my hair red. And then we got like a group text saying that we had to go to a funeral, and I was like, fuck.
No.
This is a very
Dude,
conservative
I'll give you
church.
that though. Saint Tits was on the 21 Pilots train before they were cool. He was always like showing me their songs. He's like, dude, these guys are amazing. And then they blew up, they just exploded, and he was just so fucking mad. It was great.
And I
He was
stopped
fucking-
listening to them.
Yeah.
I'm the same, dude. I liked BTS before they were like super popular, and then I stopped listening to
yeah?
them.
Is
I think
BTS
the
like
only
K-pop?
person I can like
Yeah.
specifically remember who I like actually really enjoyed before they blew up was like legitimately was Skrillex. Like I listened to
Really?
like,
Yeah.
a lot of his like super early tracks before
Mhm.
the Scary Monsters and Night Sprites, which obviously like exploded him and exploded dubstep as well, like the genre at the time, into like a different stratosphere for sure. But
Yeah, I don't know if I
Yeah.
have anyone like really like that. I mean, he's not even that big yet, but he is kind of blowing up right now. The DJ Omnom.
Omnom?
Yeah.
I like that name.
is he tech house? He's
Omnom.
like a
Nom
tech
nom.
house
Yeah, he's
DJ?
tech house, and he's
Okay.
fucking he's really on the up and up right now. He just made like a new collab with Odd Mob. They're called Hyperbeam, and it's like soon
Mob
they're
is
gonna be
very good.
like this upcoming summer. They're probably gonna be like all the hype that everyone's talking about. But we
I'll look
brought
them
him
up.
here like years and years ago, and like because like me and my friends, we used to do these like small little shows. We brought him here to DC and like had him play a show at this like tiny little bar, and like we like got his hotel, we got his flight, and I picked him up from the airport and like took him to his hotel like way back in the day.
Whoa.
Dude, this is probably the
Jeez.
tech house DJs because like I'm a big tech house enjoyer. I feel like there's so many tech house DJs who just have like one or two good songs, and then everything else is just not good.
Nah,
It's like
he's got a lot. He's got a lot of really good stuff.
Oh well, yeah, no, like I'm sure he does, but like that, I find that issue so many times. Like, oh, this is amazing. I like go look at their other songs, and this doesn't hit the same. They just all have like
yeah, they
one
all
or
have.
two,
It's like the
three.
blow up track, though. You know, are you gonna keep it
Yeah,
up, or are
it's-
you gonna just like be?
Yeah, that's why you have to curate the playlist of just blow up tracks, and then that's
Do you
a banger
ever,
playlist.
Do you
Yeah.
know of what's your first artist you think of when you think of they only put out blow up tracks?
Only put out
T-Pain.
T-Pain.
Bro,
To
that's a
be
good
honest.
example.
T-Pain from like 2007 to like
Dude, he
2011
was just like
or some
one. It was
shit,
like one
dude.
banger a year. It's like one banger. He'd like rip one banger a year, or he'd be a
That's true.
feature. He'd be like the main feature on just like a fucking fire song in the 2000s.
Yeah.
for sure.
I need to
Sure.
think.
That's a tough one.
I would say
you know-
this is just one hit wonder. This isn't one banger, but did you see Flo Rida? He won an $82 million settlement against Celsius, which I'm drinking right now.
For what?
Apparently for infringing on something contractually. He was awarded $84 million
Good for
as
him.
well. Also saying, did you find out how long it took people to complete the Inferno? I was actually curious about that. Sorry.
No,
Like,
let me do another deep dive real quick.
You know who I can think of who had like, rather than just like dropping bangers consistently, like they owned one summer. Fetty Wap, one
Dude,
year.
yeah.
He had his
yes.
fucking like peak 17, 16?
Yeah.
Dude, that was the
Oh,
best
my
summer,
God.
man. That was the last summer the world truly knew peace.
Yeah.
Honestly,
After
true.
Fetty Wap
I
left,
feel like
it's all
things
been
were
shit.
easier when like I was listening to those songs.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, dude,
I-
Trap Queen as well. Trap Queen went crazy. That was a
That's
I'd
banger.
say
so
that-
hard.
I'd say the tech house artist that just drops nothing but bangers has got to be Chris Lake.
Mm.
For sure. for sure. He always every like EP or whatever he puts together, there's always one really good song. He knows he knows the movements, he knows the vibes for sure. But those are fair.
And he made all of Fisher's bangers too.
Also a great DJ. You want to jump into some of these topics? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I'll let me test with. You know who I can think of who I knew before they blew up was Madion. I listened to him when he released like the video of like it was just
that YouTube
him
video, the
on,
pop
like,
culture.
and that you're just like, oh, that was cool. And then he played a show like when I was in school, and it was just like a small show, like 2014, 2013, just before Adventure came out, and it was. I was like, oh shit, who is this fucking like 18 or 19
he must
year old
have been
French
like
dude.
he must have been like maybe even younger than that. Like he was like
he's a child. He was a
16,
child. He was like,
dude, yeah,
he was a fucking kid.
What's this guy's
and he was
name?
up there doing
Madion. I think he was like 14 when he put out that video on YouTube. That's like what like blew him up.
Mm-hmm. He's still one of my favorite artists, dude. But like,
I've never
it's
heard
crazy.
This.
I'm just like,
I've
listened
You
to this
definitely
guy
have,
for like a decade now.
Is it electronic music?
Yeah.
Like, he did that whole tour with Porter Robinson, the like Shelter tour.
Mm-hmm.
See, Porter Robinson is ignoble music for sure, you know?
Oh, big time. Yeah. I'm sure it's going to be a holiday when that new album comes out.
I literally have a Porter album on the wall back there.
Oh, wow.
God, see? Yeah,
it's like, Porter's also I mean, it's not doxing myself. Porter's actually from nearby where I live right now. And
so
like,
you guys are friends?
I went to, no, I stalk him.
He has a restraining order on him, actually.
He does. I'm literally not allowed within 50 feet, but to 500 feet. But he has his own like festival called Second Sky, and they play it off on the West Coast. I've been there, and on the flight back, I'm flying back to North Carolina, like the Raleigh area, and I get on the plane. I'm wearing like my merch that says like Porter's, you know, his Second Sky on it, and this like old woman just like looks at me. She's like, "Oh, did you like the show?" I'm just like a middle-aged white woman, and I'm just like, "Okay, yeah, I enjoyed it." And she's like, "Oh, that's awesome. Great to hear." And he's like, "Oh, by the way, I'm Porter's mother." I'm like, "Wait, what?" So I was like in shock talking to her. She's like, "Yeah, that's his brother and dad over there." Like they like waved at me from like a little further up, and they're just like, "Yeah, it's a great show." Like it was super special too, because during the show he shouted his mom out and was just like, you know, "Thank you to my family and my mom for being so supportive," and things like that. I'm just like, "That's you. That's literally you." And we got on the same flight, and I was giddy about that.
Crazy.
I was texting all my friends like while I was on the plane, like, "Guys, I just met Porter's family. It's crazy."
Wow.
Dude, you could have got his phone number. You could have Rizz. You could have got in there.
No, it's okay. I put a little tracker in his mom's thing, so I know where they live now.
AirTag.
Also, yeah, so here, this is Saint Tits. First player to obtain an Infernal Cave of RuneScape is Wooks 2 days after release. No specific time is on there, but it is 2 days. So my CTE is not too bad. Decent memory. Not too bad. I only said that because I do remember going on Twitch during that time, which it felt like, that's why I said today, like going on and just popping between the different streams of people like getting close. That's exactly how it felt. It was like extremely exciting and extremely entertaining. And I've just like with RuneScape have not felt that in a long time, and it's refreshing, and it just makes me feel confident in the game going forward to like know that is like came back, like that feeling came back. I didn't think I was gonna feel that feeling again after some of the more lackluster things, in our opinion at least, that we've received, that we're like, you know,
Street Part 5.
It just wasn't. It just like, so, you know, some stuff like it was good, but it just wasn't there. It's missing something, and I think they definitely hit it well with this. But we do have a ton of topics to get into today, though.
Dude, hold on. Before I'm gonna interrupt you again. Fuck you.
Dude, stop interrupting me. Let me do the top. We have so many.
Oh yeah, get him.
Go ahead. It's fine. Go ahead.
Dude, that Second Sky story got me thinking. That year when I went, you guys know who Suppy Caitlyn is? Or Sup Caitlyn, the Twitch streamer?
No, I don't watch Valorant. Sorry.
Kind of.
She's like
maybe.
She's like probably like a 5'1" Asian girl with huge.
Yeah, dude, we watch her all the time. I know,
yeah.
Oh yeah, the girl who like kissed her mod or whatever.
Yeah. That's the girl.
Yeah.
That one blew up. Apparently, she was there too. I didn't notice her because there's just a fucking sea of Asian women there. It's like, all right, okay, whatever. You know, like I couldn't tell who is her. My friend had the eyes like a hawk from like 300 feet away. He's just like, I can recognize her titties from that far away. And I'm just like, dude, it's like, no, that's not her. It's definitely not her. It's like, I'm not gonna follow you and go up to her. He's like, okay, fine, fuck you, man. We'll stay here. And then later she posts like a selfie from like the thing, and she's in that He's like,
Exact
she's
outfit.
like, oh, I'm at Second Sky. I'm like she's wearing had that fit on, and my friend's just like, I fucking told you, I fucking know her tits from anywhere. I'm like,
Does he watch her a lot?
my bad. I guess, or you know, I was upset because I thought I could recognize her from that far away.
Hey man,
Apparently
I'm glad
not.
you can get that story out.
Hey, fuck you. All right. I had to share that with the crowd.
Type one if you enjoyed that story.
Please.
We have a few
He has my
topics
mother
here from
hostage.
here. If you want to look,
Wait. Actually, I'm gonna interrupt.
if you want to, that's fine, dude. Go ahead, but it better be fucking good this time. It better be one of your made-up stories. That's really good. If you're gonna interrupt me again, dude. I'm trying to answer. A shout out to our patrons again, by the way. Thank you for providing us good topics. Sometimes bad topics. Bad topics like turn into good topics, though. Sometimes.
Topics nonetheless.
Yeah, exactly. Well, here's one here. This is a topic. We'll start off. You know, we'll set the bar maybe low, but this could turn into something. Who do you think could eat the most bacon in one sitting out of everybody on the entire podcast?
I love bacon.
No, we'll count everybody here. We'll count everybody. You can throw T-Papa in, Tasty, Zoe, anybody's, you know, anybody who's mained on the podcast. Sasha's definitely not winning. I just, you know, she already revealed, exposed she's 85 pounds. So I don't like. I feel like after half a pound, you're gonna be hurting pretty good. You know?
Something tells me Tasty can eat like a fucking animal.
I think Tasty might put me under because I feel like it's gonna be between me, him, and Papa. I think is probably how that goes down. Hamsey, dark horse, maybe. Just
I'm
if you
put my ticket on T Papa. I think you can do it.
I feel
I
like
do.
You'll throw up halfway through and come back.
you can't throw
No,
up, man.
that's his wife.
Okay, yeah. If you're allowed, if you're allowed to throw up, I'm losing for sure. You know. T Papa's good at throwing up too.
T-Papa or Prison Joe, depending on what they ate the night before.
Right now, I would lose. The bacon would. Actually, I might win. The bacon might just go straight through, like a cycle. So I could.
I feel like if Joe had a really good motivator, he would just do it. You know.
If you did squats with me while we did it, we could probably get it done.
T-Papa
Yeah,
has
just
the buff from the weed.
You stop eating, I
That is
stop
a good-
squatting.
But that is a good
That's
buff.
it.
If he's fucking
Yeah.
cooked out of his mind, that's
Special
legitimate.
ability.
I was gonna say that. Like, if you give him, if you give him enough Puffco, or if you give you enough redacted, there's a possibility you could be a dark horse too. If you were amped up enough and you had that indomitable spirit going. You know what I mean?
If you're amped up enough, you aren't eating for like 4 days straight.
I won't eat for
I don't know
days.
what you're talking about, dude.
I'm saying if
Oh,
that's his goal, if he can channel that into the bacon, it could happen. He can make it happen. It would be primal for sure in nature. But
Is there a scientific reason as to why weed makes you so fucking hungry? Because like, I'm thinking about a time where
dude,
I
you're
just
the
get high
doctor.
and go to.
Yeah,
What I
what the
look
hell?
What I look like a fucking
Shouldn't you
doctor?
know, right?
No,
Scientist,
I lie about it on the
you're an
internet.
experienced stoner. Do you have any insight on this?
I don't know why it makes you hungry. I know all the dopamine receptors and the terpenes and the different strains. But I don't know why it makes you hungry. But for me, it just if I get the right weed and I smoke enough of it, I will eat everything in my sight.
Dude, I've seen some of the aftermath of what scientists eats when he gets really high, and it is like an animal, like a ravenous.
What's the
animal.
grossest thing you ever ate when you were high?
Oh man, let me.
I'll
think.
start. I ate a Dorito sandwich with butter on it.
That's not terrible. That's actually just pretty standard, I would say. Like if you have bread and
Pretty
Doritos.
standard. What?
I mean, if you have bread and Doritos and you want a sandwich, yeah. Like if you have some lunch meat too, yeah.
Dude, the last 2 days I feel like that's all I've been eating. Like the bathroom. That's what I feel like I've been passing. Holy fuck.
I don't think I've
I
made
ate
anything too gross. I've done concoctions where I've had a few bagel bites left over and a few pizza rolls and one pizza and I just put stuff on top and add extra cheese and extra toppings. I've done that before.
I think that's what I was gonna say with scientists. He stacks stuff up. I've seen it. He'll just he'll start with a base item and then just add 5
Like
things on top of it.
Scooby-Doo. Like how they just keep adding to the sandwich.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah, 100%. It's like cartoon like
Yeah.
for sure.
One
Yeah.
time during lockdown, peak COVID, not leaving the house, I was just staying at home, smoking all day, eating my snackies, and then I took this tub of chocolate chip cookie dough ice cream, and I was gonna eat it,
Ooh.
and then I forgot. This was the day that I tried to watch all 3 Lord of the Rings in one day, and like, dude, halfway through the Return of the King, I remembered that I just never ate the ice cream. It was just there, still like on the kitchen countertop, and it was completely melted. And I went and took it, and then just scooped up all the cookie doughs, and I was just eating the cookie doughs out of the melted ice cream.
No. You should have put
That's-
it back in the freezer.
The cookie
Or
dough
maybe
is delicious.
it depending
I love
on
cookie
how
dough.
long it was out
So
for.
that is a funny story with cookie dough too. Since you said
like
cookie dough,
6
so
or
I
7 hours.
remember.
Oh no.
I legit remember when Saint Tits would get really high, and I mean we're just fat asses to begin with, but we would go to Walmart and just buy a fucking the
Cookie
glizzy,
dildo. We call it the cookie dildo because we get
The
the big
cookie-
long fucking tube of
Oh,
cookie
like
dough.
the
the big tube. That was just like all you had to do is just cut it open. It wasn't even like a can or anything. You just like slice the plastic and it just
yeah.
and you just buy it like eating it like a glizzy. Like,
Dude,
Oh yeah.
that is
Saint
heathen
Tits would always
behavior.
go chocolate chip. I'd go sugar. You know, that was usually what we'd put
Dude,
up.
that shit slaps though.
Honestly, we felt like I could feel the secondhand. Like I remember when we would go to the store, I'm like, hey man, you want to go? You want to go pick up real quick?
You just look at each other and you know exactly what you're
yeah.
thinking.
Walmart runs back in college were the best. You'd have fucking $30 to your name, and you'd live like a king for the weekend.
That's true as fuck, bro. It's true as fuck. Hey, the cookie dildo is only $3. You know, it's like $3 or $4. You know, nowadays it's at
That's
least
like-
20. Surely.
Fucking inflation, man. I swear to God.
Yeah. Here's another terrible topic from Moogie. What position do you think your parents conceived you in?
This is
Probably
not what I
cowgirl.
needed to envision, dude.
My dad's not very athletic.
Ew.
Dude.
Definitely doggy or something. Ugh, disgusting.
Missionary for
My
sure.
dad's not
dude.
athletic,
For sure,
dude.
missionary.
Yeah, I'm gonna go missionary, man. You know, my parents, you know, I feel like they're probably boring. I don't want to know though. I don't want to know. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna assume they're boring and just say missionary. Like that's the only way I can cope with this question. I think.
My
Jesus
parents
Christ,
were
why would you ask such a
partiers.
question?
Listen, I just wanted to get it out of the. I was sick of looking at it in the Discord, but now it's gone. Thank you, missionary. Thank you for your contribution. All right, here's a more fun one here. Wait, did Hamsey leave? Oh, he can still hear us.
Yeah.
He said,
This is a
"Fuck
more
you,
fun
man."
one though. Are you guys all going to Runefest, or are you at least trying to plan to go to Runefest?
Yes, I am.
You're going, Sasha. You're gonna go. You have to.
At this moment, no. I don't even own a passport.
All right, we got to get on that.
Well,
I
time
don't
to hop
even own
on
a
that.
passport.
Also, if you do go and you need hired security, we'll work for you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you
The
so
Yeah.
much.
only stipulation is that you have to allow us to wear shirts that say Sasha Spitz Security or some shit like that.
Yeah, the SSS.
I'm gonna put Ignoble on my shoulders. That way he's intimidating more.
I'm gonna be like, hey, you,
Oh, yeah.
stop it. Stop looking at Sasha. Stop it.
The question is though, if you go to Runefest, you go to Runefest and you are cosplaying RuneScape character or RuneScape NPC or just anything, what are you pulling up as? That's from
Damn.
Mr. Dinosaur. Shout to him.
Ooh. That's a good question.
I'm going easy. I'm going Vanaka, which is a Slayer Master in the Edgeville dungeon. He's bald.
I know what I'm
so
gonna
I'll
be.
shave my head, grow the beard out, tie the he has like he has his beard tied into
Goatee,
two
yeah.
things. Yeah, he's got
like
the thighs
the
out.
paint.
Yeah,
paint
he's got
shit.
paint, thighs out, shirt off. He's got a big sword. I can make that happen probably.
Okay.
Might not be as hot as him, but I could pull it off probably. I'd have to actually, train probably harder for a while.
I would do Tecton. Have you guys seen that image of Tecton smashing his dong on the anvil? That's what I would- Have you guys not seen that? I'm gonna have to find it. It's
No.
Saints,
so
can
fucking
Can
funny.
you stamp these as well? Throw up Vanaka. Also throw up Tecton. What do you mean slashing it? I've done the Chambers of Zarek. I've not seen
There-
Tecton smash his dong. What are you talking
There was
about,
an
buddy?
image on Twitter of somebody who like fucking MS painted a picture of Tecton like smashing his dong on the anvil, and it's just like huge meaty wiener, and you just like,
Oh my god!
It's
What?
so
You
funny.
can't pull up to Runefest with your cock out. Well, I mean, you would if anybody's
It's
going
part
to
of
do
the
that. It would be
cosplay.
you.
It's part of the cosplay. I'll be allowed.
That's what
to do
you would
that.
say too. Is they're like they're dragging you out, your fucking dick out. It's part of the cosplay. It's part. Stop! It's part of the cosplay.
I'm being festive. We talking
I'll see if I can
RuneScape
find it.
cosplays?
Yeah, at Runefest.
Yeah.
We pull up to Runefest and the cosplay.
Beekeeper,
we-
obviously.
Oh, easy. That's a banger. Yeah.
Ooh,
Dude, you're
that's a
set
good-
with that
That's
as
a good
well.
one.
You're
Yeah.
set.
That's me. Yeah.
Sasha, you
Well,
got a lot
first-
to work with. You can go
I
30 different
know.
ways, especially because you're experienced in the cosplay world as well.
Yeah.
well.
As whale.
Yeah, as well, brother.
Dude, I
I'm
can't talk
a-
about it. I'm short circuiting.
I'm blanking on the character name. But who is that one female character? Nope. The one with like blue skin and red hair.
Konar?
Yeah. Do you think that'd
That
be
could
a hard
dangerous.
cosplay?
You're gonna have a lot of men come up to you who do not look like men you probably want in your life and ask you to give them a task.
Oh my god.
I love her. I like
Are
her
you
look.
Konar? What's my task?
Dude, holy shit.
I believe you because I've been to a lot of anime conventions.
How are they?
Did you
Have
get
you
approached a
actually been
lot?
approached by people like that?
Yeah. And remember when just like lots of smelly people. That's one thing.
Sick.
Ooh,
There's a
can we
lot
get-
of
can
smell.
We, for the Patreon today, for the Patreon cast, can we talk about some of your worst encounters you've had at these places? If you'd share them.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I can tell you. When I
Okay.
was like,
a couple,
when
just
I
a
was,
couple, just a few. Just a
Okay.
Save it
When
for the
I-
Patreon though. That's
few. Yeah,
where
you
you know
save it.
we're
You save it
Oh,
for the
paywalling.
Patreon
okay.
cast. Yeah.
Okay.
We're paywalling this. We'll split you later. We'll throw you something. Hopefully. Would everybody
I'll
go though?
remember.
You said Konar?
Yep.
Would
That-
oh yeah, I think we all went. Yeah.
That would be an
Okay.
easy cosplay to make too. Not too bad.
I feel like the body paint would be tough. It doesn't body paint
Yeah.
suck. I only know.
Blue
Oh,
everywhere
actually,
is a
dude,
pain in
actually,
the ass.
Zoe. Wait, Zoe cosplay.
Zoe did an insane
yeah,
Konar
She
cosplay.
did. Yeah, she did in a Konar.
Really?
I forgot. Yeah.
I
Can
never
you throw
saw
that
it.
up, Saint Tids? Yeah, she
Yeah, I
did
never saw
one.
it.
That's what I remember that from. I was thinking, I was like, someone told me that body paint was. It was Zoe. She used like the
Mhm.
wrong body paint, and she said it was like extremely. It looked really good. Like it looked really good. The cosplay did, but she said like she was only able to be in it for like an hour because it was super itchy and like irritating. She had, like,
Oh,
use
no.
the- she used the wrong type of paint.
Vanica would be cool for you, Prison Joe.
That's
Vanica's
what I
hot.
picked. That's what I
We
picked.
did when I did a charity stream one time when one of our activities was ranking the hottest NPCs in RuneScape.
He was
And
up
we
there
did
for
a-
real.
We did a male and female. Vanica won for the males.
Whoa, Vanica would be good.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I can
Vanica
get the
won.
legs
I
out
see
too.
it.
He's got the skirt. So.
You got to grow the beard out though, or the mustache.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I'd have to grow this. I can though for sure, because like I've noticed the older I get, like I'm obviously losing hair on the top of my head, but I'm getting more beard hair as I get older, and it grows faster.
That's
like
where it
grow-
goes.
Yeah, it's coming. It's coming.
It drops.
It's coming around. I'm glad though,
guys-
dude. Because like the best way to pull off a bald head is to have a good beard. Because like I've seen myself with a bald head without a beard. It's a tough go. You know, it's like don't come near. It's like don't come near elementary look. But with a beard, I look like the wholesome father. So
Yeah.
it's tough. It's what
If you have bald head and no facial hair, you look like a Diglett.
Dude, I will. Especially if it's like December and maybe I've been holding my breath for a little bit. I'm literally Diglett, bro.
Oh my god.
That's
I'm
hilarious.
I'm a fucking Diglett ass looking motherfucker for sure.
Oh my god.
I don't want to think about that, man.
Yo, can we like matching beards when we have our next meetup? All of us come in with like the same fucking like mustache.
The
or
same
some
cut.
shit?
I think I'm gonna
What
go
are-
for the
what are
full
you
beard
thinking?
soon. I'm gonna hit the full beard soon. I think I'm gonna go
I mean,
for
think
it.
we all do the full beard. I want to try something different, like something crazy, something kooky. Like I don't know.
Chin
Mutton
strap.
chop.
Do just a mustache.
Chin straps. Chin straps.
The
We
only way
look
to
like
make it
we're
good
ready
is
to
we'd
cause
have
trouble.
to go to we'd have to go to one of those like high-end barbers and get like a lineup that looks ridiculous. That would be what we have to do if it were to be funny.
Yeah.
But like I don't even think Tasty can grow facial hair. It's a
Casey's a
mustache.
fucking
the
child,
mustache.
dude.
He just
Yeah.
What's
he
wrong
can
with
grow
him,
he can
man?
grow a solid stash, but like I think he's patchy.
No,
around
he's got
that.
a fucking pube stash. Are you kidding me, dude? It's not that bad, but it's like it's still pretty like.
Bro,
childish.
relax.
I'm
Relax.
sorry.
Also,
I'm
shout out to
sorry, man.
Tasty. Recently lost his poor little Susie has left the world. I'm still sad about it. I know I'm sad about it. I can't imagine what he's going through. I love Susie. Susie was the best, like just the nicest, just ball of joy. Like just the sweetest dog.
Yeah.
Never barks, never just only loving. Only loving, cute, quiet, soft. She always smelled nice. Fuck, man.
I never met her, but I saw pics,
Moment of
and I
silence
love
for
her.
Susie. But yeah, if you do see Tasty, go offer your condolences. Tell him you love him, because I know he loved that dog like fully. Pretty sad. But I'm going to pick another topic that is not sad, hopefully, unless one of you guys have one.
I am reading the very last thing put in the topics channel, and it's from Mr. Saint Tits yesterday at 6:08 p.m. 2 words. Prostate midgets.
What's he
Please
mean by
explain
that?
yourself.
Okay,
Please.
so we were talking hypothetical. An orgy happens at Base Orlando, and right, that's how
Dude,
this
there's
conversation
like
started.
99% ratio dudes.
Okay, well that's what I said because I talked to Zoe about the prospects of Base Orlando orgy, and she said if you removed a couple people, it could happen. I'm not gonna tell who she had said to remove, but one of them was definitely Ignoble.
Fuck, man. Hey, look, can you at least tell her like I'm happy? I don't have to participate. I'm totally cool with like sitting on the couch and watching kind of guy. You know, like, I'm cool with that. Just-
That's the thing too. Is like an orgy. Like we could have some watchers, but what else? Oh yeah, but also speaking of Zoe, she's gonna be on the podcast next week. For those who miss Zoe, she's coming back next week. And
miss
hopefully
Zoe.
she's getting her schedule changed soon to were she doesn't have to work late on the day we record podcasts, so she can be on more. Just an update,
Nice.
if you were wondering. But go ahead, Sanchez.
Yeah, but we were just talking about like the complications of it, and like, well, could we do like content with it? Like, could we make it funny? If, like, we started filming it, and then Seth was like, "Oh yeah, we could bring some midgets in." I'll be like, "But we're not fucking the midgets. The only thing the midgets do is finger Prison Joe's asshole. They're just strictly prostate midgets." And that's where that term came from. And I was just sitting there laughing my ass off to the thought of having just midgets at an orgy that they're only there to tickle your prostate. And I went
They're like a booster. It's like an invocation for the orgy. We throw in some prostate midgets. Yeah, prostate
I'm
midgets.
picturing like you know at those like high-end parties they have like waiters and waitresses walking around. That's what I picture them walking
We
around.
have
Like,
to.
a finger, my sir. We
That's
just
what I
wanted
fucking
to.
said I wanted to get for our Vegas
Yeah.
party.
Let's be honest. Like we're a
I
bunch of
wanted
we're a
them
bunch
walking
of
around with little pillows of fucking drugs and serving them to our guests.
Listen, bro, and we're not Johnny Sins. We're not Owen Gray. We don't have no Lana Rhodes at the orgy. We're just a bunch of normal schlubs fucking each other. So we're gonna have to really throw in some good invocations to get this party going. Is what I'm saying. So we were just brainstorming. It was also 5 a.m, I think, when we had this conversation. But that's where that came from. If you're wondering. Thank you for. I forgot even know you put that in there. But that's
Thank
funny.
you for sharing. Appreciate
You
that.
put this in here that sports betting is legal in your state as of last week, but
Yeah,
porn
dude.
is still banned.
Soon enough, Ignoble's gonna come in and tell us, guys, I lost all my money. I'm fucking broke, dude. This guy's been going off on the sports betting.
I live in North Carolina, and as of last week, and I think by the time this cast comes out, it'll be 2 weeks, sports betting has become legal in my state, which is for better or for worse. I have fully quit RuneScape, and the only app that I keep refreshing is my fucking FanDuel and DraftKings and Caesars. I am still going through all of the sign-up bonuses because these casinos are throwing so much like free money at you to get you hooked. And let me just say, they fucking got me. I'm like a fish. Their fist is in my mouth and they're pulling me out. That's just, it's
They get
tough.
you. It's just so
Dude, you're
easy
literally
to like scroll.
you are casino demographic. You know what the demographic casino's going after?
What's that?
Newly employed people
Yeah. I look at my bank
Yeah.
account. I'm just like,
who now
Fuck,
have
okay.
who now have people who are employed who have some type of capital and to spend.
Dude, when you're
Demographic.
like just scrolling the app and you just see like, whoa, these odds are kind of crazy. what happens if I just put this in.
My love for sports has just like increased tenfold because I love watching basketball now. Just because I'm like, dude, come on, Steph, shoot it. No, fuck. Ugh, why'd you miss? It's insane how
Dude,
how much more.
I gotta
into it
find
you get
out
these
what app my friend did this on, but he was betting on if there's gonna be a government shutdown by Saturday.
What?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but he put $10 in, and he said now his cash out would be worth $41. So that must be it.
Dude.
It's like at least more likely than it was on Monday.
It's just a place you can place your own bets. Nap
yeah,
or something. That's funny.
just random ass shit.
You know how bad it is. Okay, I'm not saying I'm like too deep in a hole or anything. I think I'm up. Maybe like in my head I'm up, but I've had my bank account like multiple times like reject my thing, so I've had to like go into different bank accounts and like go into Venmo and shit and be like, hey man, please like deposit, please work this time. It's very sus.
It sounds like you have a gambling problem. What are you talking about, bro?
Dude, it's fine. Like it's not a problem. I'm only doing it for like 2 weeks. Like I can stop whenever I want. It's just
how much money have you spent?
I'm up. I actually am up. So yeah.
Bye.
Yeah.
I bet you are.
Yeah, I'm up. Don't worry about it. And
In
the
his
worst part
mind-
about it is like they have, they've now that they've fully legalized this. This is, it's obviously a big vice for many people. Porn is still banned in my state. I cannot access Pornhub. I cannot access multiple other porn websites. You have to show your legal ID and enter all your information before you can join. And places like Pornhub have literally blocked you from getting into their website. They're like, we're protesting your government, your state government, from doing this, so we're not going to allow you to watch it in your state. Go talk to your government. So I'm here with my dick full of everything inside of it.
Just memories.
Full of my potential children, and I'm just opening up this app and scrolling through fucking Steph Curry's alternate 3-point lines. It's, oh man,
dude. Go ahead, sorry.
Oh, this is a little bit of a personal question. Go ahead.
No, I want to hear the personal
curious.
question.
I'm curious.
No,
Okay.
yeah. No, go for
Get
the
right
personal
into it.
question.
What, on a scale of like 1 to 10, how intense do you need your porn to be?
probably like
Depends
a
on the
3.
day,
I'd
really.
say. Like I don't like anything
3?
intense. I'm scared. A 3, like a gentle, like a woman who's like, oh
Okay,
man,
well, let me ask
I
you
love
this.
you,
What
babe.
is-
He wants,
okay.
the
Okay, so, like-
What's your
caretaker,
scale?
So,
Does a 10 exist?
Okay.
Does a 10
He's searching
exist
like
on your
holding
scale?
hands.
Yeah.
He's searching like
Mommy
guy
tells
is
you
sick.
you're a good
He's
boy, and I'm like, I'm
he's
nutting
searching
to
like-
that,
He's searching like stepson is sick in bed and mommy takes care of him.
Okay, so
Yeah,
what,
I've watched that video.
what is it? What's a 10
You
to
know
you?
what I'm
What
talking
is it? What's a 10? Does a 10 exist on your scale?
I'll say like a 3 is like Asian bunny live stream.
You consider that porn?
I consider that soft core.
Okay, that's fair. I think
if
that's
you-
fair.
Yeah,
fair.
because I feel like you can find that stuff on Pornhub if you search it up.
Oh, yeah,
like
for sure, yeah.
softcore stuff. So.
I wouldn't fucking know.
Yeah.
So that's a 3.
In
So
my
like somebody
opinion,
streaming
yeah.
essentially like they're like, almost naked and they're like moving around. You would say that's kind of
The
like
camera's flying
that's like
around.
a 3.
I know my desk is going up and down. There we go.
And okay, so what's a 5? What would you say a 5 is?
Yeah,
I say
let's
a
hear the
5 is
scale.
like regular, like normal, like
Like Johnny Sins fucking his stepsister.
yeah, like something anyone would find attractive. I guess
It's on the front page,
Yeah. I'd say
Okay.
like anything past 5 is a little bit more.
What would you say is a 7?
Fitting. You're getting personal, Joe. You're making me think back to my history and shit.
Whoa.
Wow. Okay.
I'm just
We'll
saying
give you
what
a
you
few minutes to
consider a
pull up your
7.
browser history and then figure it
I
out.
just
and
want
let
to know
us
what you would consider a 7. Doesn't mean you partake in that. What you would consider a 7.
Definitely like maybe say like face fucking would be a 7.
So some bondage, little BDSM. That's what you're getting.
Something
in that
like
territory.
that. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
then, so did you say like a 9, like 8, 9, 10? It's like to the point to where you're getting like
You got to start
stuff is
visiting other
happening.
websites. Yeah.
Stuff is happening where you're gonna have to go to A, yeah, you go to other websites, and B, there has to be
Yeah.
like a super high level of trust and consent between the people doing it, or like it
You're
could
joining
go
Discords
terribly-
at that point.
Yeah. Yeah. There you go.
Okay.
There's my
Okay.
scale.
All right. Okay. If that's your scale, I'm gonna say I'm like I'm between probably 5 and 8. I'm like it just depends on the day, but I'm gonna go between there.
All right.
Maybe 5 and 7, maybe not 8. Like I'm not trying to see someone get punched in the balls with or like something insane. Like
Maybe
Yeah,
like
some-
once in every
some
couple
face
months, you
fuzz,
just want
know,
to see some like
some restraint, some face fucking. I can get behind that. I support that for sure.
Yeah.
But,
But, you
yeah.
couldn't get behind softcore, so like that wouldn't do nothing for
No,
you.
not really. No.
Okay.
No. It's nice to look at. Like I appreciate it.
Yeah.
kind of like artwork at that point, but. It's
Yeah.
I'm
Woman's heart.
definitely not getting off to that. I would feel embarrassed to get off of that.
Yeah, there's something weird about it. It's like
it would be weird. Like it's
there's
like,
something weird.
Because I feel like there's just a part of that, like when you see a girl doing that, like there's part of your head that's telling you like they don't want you, like they're not
To be
doing
seeing
this
that.
for you. Well, they're like not wanting you to jack off to this. I don't know if they're wanting you to not. Like it's because like porn, right? Porn.
Yeah. There's
like
a
5
purpose to it.
It's clearly like they're clearly making that for like it's 100% without a doubt. Like they want you to jack off for that. Like they want you to
Yeah.
watch that and get off. But that is
It's like a workout stream on Twitch, dude. It's like
yeah, it's like
it
just
catches the
feels
corner of your
weird.
eye.
It
Catches
just
the
feels
corner of your
weird.
eye. You're like, I'm not watching this, and then you're like,
It just feels weird.
and then it's like,
weird.
wait, why am
So-
I watching this?
You
Yeah.
make
Same.
it sound like
It does
if you
feel-
do, I think it's worse to like on this scale. If you say yes to 3s, it sounds like you're weirder than somebody who jerks off to like 5, 6, and 7. Because like
You know,
For
if you
sure.
tell
right.
me you're jerking
For
off,
sure.
if you tell me you're jerking off to like Twitch streams, I would look at you and be like, "What the fuck is wrong with you, dude? Like,
Yeah.
please stop."
I jack off the Twitch streams and Google images. Like that's. I don't want to be friends with you, man. Like it's.
Like if that's your preference over the 5, then it's like, are you good, dude?
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. I think a
I
4
think-
is
I
like
think-
is like a late night HBO. That's 4, where like they're having sex, but it doesn't actually
HBO
show the
softcore?
sex.
Oh,
yeah. That's where we all started.
Yeah.
I
but it's
almost
like
think
sex.
that
Go ahead.
people who are like 3 or like around that area almost have seen or are almost overstimulated with the rest, and they find more of a fantasy with the earlier
Maybe.
or
yeah.
with the less intense,
Yeah, we
That's
get
the only way I see it
psychological out
being
here.
like the
Yeah,
only way
damn,
I can
what the fuck?
normalize that is that if you're beating your meat to that, or if you're a girl and you get off of that and you like girls, whatever it may be, if that's what you're getting off
Yeah.
to, I feel like the only thing that could like logically make sense is just like the fact that you can interact with that person. There's like some type of fantasy you're building for
Social-
yourself. Yeah, like you have some type of like
Yeah.
fantasy of like one day, which
I didn't even
happens all
think
the
about
time.
that.
I'm sure
Hey,
you've
Agent
probably.
Bunny, you look great tonight.
I'm sure you've dealt with it plenty
Do
of
not
times.
look at my chat
Sasha,
history in
of
her
people,
channel.
Of
Do
guys
not.
who, like, it's pretty clear their intentions. Like, they have some type of long-term intention with you, and they're trying
Yeah.
to, like, get there.
I think in
No, that's
this day and
true.
age, that is very, very true. Like people get off more to like think about it. I'm more attracted to somebody that I've gotten to know in real life, like
Mhm.
like longer than just some random stranger you see and getting railed on the internet, right? Even if they might be just like physically hotter, you're like,
Yeah.
ooh, this is the person.
It's
I
true.
know.
There's more feeling to it.
I feel like
if you
that's
know a
the
person.
allure of, like, OnlyFans. I feel like that's why some guys like OnlyFans.
yes,
They have, like,
actually,
they have, like,
that's
the
110%.
personal- They
Yeah.
have, like, the personal line of connection, so it
Yeah.
feeds into their fantasy more and, like, helps them get to where they,
yeah.
whatever they need
like
to
if
get
you
to.
find out like the hot girl in class or something has an OnlyFans, like might not be
Oh,
as
I
hot
can't
as,
even
like-
imagine how many people have. I can't even imagine.
Have you
Wait,
how many
dealt
people
with
have-
anybody?
How many
like,
people
that
you've got
known?
there?
Oh no, how many people like that I've went to school with who
Okay.
have seen?
Yeah.
I don't want to know, but I'm sure. A
Do you,
few.
have you met anybody?
Wait, has
Have
anybody
you-
ever reached out to you like that, Sasha? Like somebody you know, like who has known you like prior?
Yes, but not about what I do. They were just like, hey, they like found my profile online, like my streamer profile, and they're like, hey, and then they just
What's
don't
up?
say anything. I just block them immediately. I'm just like, you don't know me. This is not me.
That's fair.
Goodbye.
If you
It's
okay, look,
weird.
if we could ask people from high school that you went to high school, do you think they would be surprised about what you do now, or do you think they would like be like, oh, that makes sense?
Makes sense.
Makes
100% makes sense.
Based.
Not even that I was like slutty or anything, just because I was like not normal. And I don't know what not normal is, but I took Japanese all 4 years of high school, which I guess was not normal.
You speak Japanese?
You think that makes you weird? You're like, oh yeah, I'm a weird person. I took Japanese.
They thought I
for
was
4 years."
weird. They thought I was obsessed with Asians. They really did.
Can you speak Japanese fluent at all or no?
I can like talk, like introduce myself and ask questions.
Itadakimasu.
That is, let's eat.
Who said that?
Oh, okay. I can introduce myself. Omae wa Sasha desu. 27歳です. Twitch streamer will shimasu. So I basically said, hi, I'm Sasha. I'm 27 years old and I do Twitch streaming.
Saint, does that do anything for you?
I'm gonna plead the fifth on that one, boss.
Saint Tits, we are lucky our editor has his camera off.
So Saint Tits is our local he's our local weeb. We refer to him for you know, anything of the Japanese culture for sure. 100%.
Oh yeah.
He's well versed.
There's been a huge rise in the last decade or two, I would say, in just like this fascination with like Asian culture, especially Japanese and stuff. Like it feels like on the internet there's like a huge like everyone has a huge fucking boner for like Asian shit, like anime and like
It's literally
Asian
you're a
food
part of that.
even,
Why are you acting
like-
like it's surprising?
I
Food
didn't say
even.
I was
It's
not
not
part
even
of
like
it.
it's not even like it's not even like
Food, too.
fetish stuff. It's like
just a pure fascination of it, you know, just like
yeah.
I don't know how to
Yeah.
describe it. It's like everyone's like K-pop has become mainstream, like anime is a
Yeah.
huge mainstream thing now.
Ramen
There's,
is
like, these
mainstream.
Yeah, you have a ramen place in every town now.
That
Yeah.
is
Never
actually
would have
true
that.
as-
That's
true as
crazy.
fuck.
Boba place on every
Yeah,
street.
boba
You're just
places
like,
everywhere. Like
why is there a fucking boba shop, like 3 of them in the middle of Milwaukee on the same block? Like that doesn't, that's fucking crazy.
I mean, I feel like
But
it's
just interesting.
yeah. I mean, it's here too. It's like everywhere I've been. Like it's 100%. You're right. It's like it's kind of everywhere. Definitely spreading for sure.
It's just interesting to keep note of because I don't know, like especially like you see it on the internet in real life.
Hey man,
too.
this
It's
is
like-
America. You know, this is the melting pot. Okay, I think it's a good thing in my opinion.
Yeah.
I don't think it's bad at all. Also,
No, I
ramen,
agree.
goated. Of all the things you just named there, I love ramen place. It's good.
they're so expensive. Some of them are.
It is crazy expensive. Like,
It's like 16 for a fucking bowl of ramen.
yeah, it is.
16.
It is a lot. But
Dude, I can
usually
make
usually
that
what
shit
you pay
for like 58 cents. Give me one of those and an egg. Holy shit, we're in. Steal some green onions out the grocery aisle. Oh man, we in.
I have
Yeah.
a ramen place that's also a boba place, and it's like perfect. So you can just order boba and ramen at the same time.
Hell yeah.
It's nice.
Did
Love
you
that
all
shit.
answer the scale question? I feel like I'm the only person who answered that. What the fuck, man?
Oh yeah, yeah,
go
yeah,
on.
yeah.
I said-
You didn't answer.
I said me too to yours.
Okay,
What do you
okay.
mean by that?
I'd say between 5 and 7. Honestly, I'd leave it at 5 and
Okay.
7. Like I think
All
anything
right.
harder than that, that's weird. Now you have to answer that question, Sasha. I'm very curious where you sit on that scale.
Can we guess? Can all of us guess? Let us guess.
Ooh. I'm gonna go with an
I'm-
8. Sorry, Seth.
I'm gonna go between 6 and 8 on a normal day, and then every now and then you get 9 thoughts. Maybe you don't act on 9 thoughts, but you get 9 thoughts. Because I feel like that's me too. I get 8, 9 thoughts sometimes, and I might go look at it. I'm like, no, I don't think I would. I don't think I'd enjoy that. But I looked at it. I'm good though. I think.
I'm saying 3. I've seen you in the Asian Bunny live stream.
That's true.
I just got outed.
That's true. Sasha does like
Okay.
girls, so
I do. I've been thinking about women a lot lately.
Sick.
Okay. Okay, I'd say
Sick.
I go between a 4 and a 9.
damn. So you go
That's
through.
half
You
the
have moods.
scale, dude. You gotta like narrow
You
it down.
got moods.
Okay,
You got a lot
I'm
of
either
different
a
moods.
4 or I'm a 9. There's no in between.
Really? Okay.
Wow. Okay.
That's it.
So it has to be like sensual or just insane, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
That's fair. I respect that.
I feel like that's my regular mood.
It's
too.
HBO night or throw me into the wall night. Throw me through the wall. Hit me with a baseball bat night. That's actually kind of insane. It's like, yeah, we're gonna have missionary tonight. It's gonna be relaxed, maybe a nice dinner. But tomorrow I want you to hit me with a baseball bat, tie me up, tie me to the fan, turn the fan on, let it fucking spin around a few times. That's I respect that. That's a. I feel like that's a good lifestyle, though. You know, you never know what you're gonna get.
Yeah, sometimes you just feel like holding hands, you know, being cuddled a little bit.
True.
Okay, dude,
That'd
shut
be
up.
hard
You
to keep
fucking
up with
gross
that.
disgusting. You guys are being absolutely.
Hey man,
Stop
sometimes
it.
what if I just want some forehead kisses?
Dude, it's
Like,
okay to be
shit.
baby.
Right?
You know, when the
Yeah.
doors close, you can be baby. You don't have to tell anybody.
No, my
Please don't
tummy
tell
hurt
anybody.
today. Like, can I just like?
That's
lay
what
on
I
my
need
head on
today.
your lap
Need
and-
that. I need
Dude,
that.
if
Tummy
mommy just holds you on her
rubs.
lap and just like rubs your
Need
back
that.
and tells you that like it's gonna be okay, like that's like it's over for me, dude. Like
There's
that's,
nothing
Hell
like it, dude.
yeah.
I'm done.
We need to talk more about that stuff.
Yeah,
The wholesome
no-
love.
nothing. No blowjob in the world will feel better than a woman just scratching your head.
Mm.
Well, you know,
I knew this one girl.
I might disagree with that. Okay.
They didn't call her Sloppy Sally for nothing.
There was a finger in my ass, so you know that's just how it goes sometimes.
My God.
Was
Turning
there
over
really,
to a bit
though?
more, what?
What's up?
What
Was there really though?
Oh yeah, for sure.
You've done that? So you
yeah.
would you tell your friends to try it?
Oh, 100%, yes. Yeah. No, we've talked about some podcasts. I'm a
Have you
prostate
guys tried it?
supporter. Male prostate supporter. I'm here to
Not
tell
yet.
all
Actually, I have
men
not.
that
They're gonna have to
Fucking-
like get ready, you know.
listen, it's only 2 inches in there, okay? You ain't gotta fucking put a nuclear missile in your ass. You just need a little something in there, okay? But I will promise you, the first time as a man, stop being a pussy. Let something go in there. If you come with something in your ass, tell me it is not a different plane of existence. Tell me it's not.
I'm down to
Yeah.
try it,
Fucking-
for sure.
Fucking,
Hey,
you should.
mine is open. You guys
I
want
have
to do
to,
something in
like-
Orlando?
Oh,
We're gonna get the prostate midgets. That we got you, bro. We got you. We got prostate midgets for you.
Hell yeah.
No, it's yeah. It was like later in life, but yeah, no. Like once I like experienced that, I was like, okay, I see why this is a thing. You know.
nice.
And it's
I'm
actually
still
Lofty,
new,
who's been on the
too.
podcast before. He's the one who was like, I remember it was a long time ago. Him
He's
like
a big
telling me about
advocate.
it. He's a huge. He likes getting pegged and everything. He goes like to the next level with that shit. Like I'm not there.
Damn.
I'm not
That's
there.
scary.
Definitely not. But a lesser form of that for sure. 100%.
Mm.
Definitely give it a shot if you're a man.
I feel
I'm
like
all
I would
for it.
need like prepare, you know, like have like a light dinner before shower.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be an everything time, you know. But
Condition my asshole hairs.
I mean, yeah, you probably do have a hairy ass, don't you?
Yeah,
look
dude.
like a
I'd have
man
to
with a
like.
super
I
hairy
need to
ass.
know like ahead of time.
I've actually
It
never
can't be
seen
like
you.
a-
You know,
Can't be like
I've
an
seen a
on the
lot of-
whim thing, you know.
I've seen a lot of the base members naked, but like I haven't caught you, man. Like I haven't.
Yeah,
you
you
know.
have. You see my cock.
No, I
You
haven't.
have seen it. Yes, you,
You
have.
have. You have it on
no,
film, dude.
that's true. I have your video on. I have your cock on video. I forgot. I'm talking about your.
You
I
had to
meant the
blur it out
ass.
of the vlog.
I've never seen your ass. I've seen the front side, not the back. I'm just seeing what's going on back there. No, yeah, that was funny. If you look in the, this is one of the Base Tennessee vlogs. Me and Hamsey went behind a dumpster to take a piss in the middle of Gatlinburg City. And
Oh, boy.
yeah, I didn't think you'd be able to see it, but like you can clearly just see his penis. Like as I'm like talking to him with the camera pointed at him, just holding his shit.
Yeah, I remember
Piss.
after we were because we were just vlogging like while we're like we're behind this dumpster. We just got done with this moonshine happy hour, and then like after
Dude,
we're
let me
walking
stop you
away,
real
he's
quick.
like,
Before you,
I think I
let
got
me
your
tell
cock
you
in the
though,
vlog.
you don't have a forgettable cock, okay? I have CT. You have a very
Thanks, man.
memorable,
Thanks,
very
man, yeah.
memorable cock. Just want you to know that.
Got some personality, you know.
Yeah, I
Been
mean,
through some
like,
shit.
yeah, for sure. Like, it, you know, it was. I was literally.
Battle
Let's see here.
scars.
I was like 20 yards away from you, and it was picked up on camera. I was 20 yards away. It was dark, and the
What?
camera still caught it. So, nice
Yeah.
cock, you know.
No,
Not
literal
forgettable-
battle
not
scars. If you
forgettable.
remember my story with the zipper.
Oh yeah, that's
Oh.
tough. Yeah.
Oh,
I
that's
hate
like
when
heavy
people.
foreskin,
I hate.
bro.
Yeah, I hate the. I've done it. We've all like dudes have zipped it, and it's just a.
Oh, once I had a butt thing in, and I was like riding someone, and I accidentally hurt his cock.
Oh,
Did you
that's a
do
big
the
fear
old
of mine.
where like tears the skin or whatever and it bleeds?
I think I accidentally like bent it and it fractured or something.
Oh my
No!
lord.
Dude, that's
No!
really that's
I was
that,
really
No!
drunk
that
and I
used
had
to
a
be-
butt thing.
That used to be a big fear.
Still is a fear of mine, dude.
Okay.
I did it.
Because
like
if
one
you go
girl
too high and you come back down too hard, you fucking snap
I
that
was
shit.
doing
It's just
that.
like,
It was really. I was
Nah.
Was that
drunk
when you
and
were
I
100 pounds instead of 85 pounds?
actually, yeah.
Some extra force.
Actually,
I don't know, man. It's scary though, dude. I dated this one girl once who, like, just her body chemistry, I guess. I don't know. Basically, it was really hard for her to orgasm. Like,
Mhm.
it could only happen
Mhm.
in like
Body
one
chemistry,
specific
sure,
way.
dude.
girls don't.
whatever.
Girls don't come. It's
No,
fine.
no, no,
Yeah,
no,
let's
no,
be
no, no,
honest.
no, 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 no. She had like a problem. Like she had to do like a whole like, dude.
Was she
I'd
on
be-
antidepressants or something like that?
That might have been it. I don't know, but I would have to like, dude. I'd have to like be on my back, like fully still, dude. She'd be, don't fucking move. I'd have to be like kind of hunched forward in a way.
No,
And, dude. Every time I would be like, I think it's gonna any moment now. You're just gonna snap my dick in half. Like dude. It feels like any moment it's just gonna. Like it was genuinely like I went in every single time not knowing if I was gonna make it out.
Oh no! Wait, every time was like that.
Oh yeah, every time.
Oh no!
I mean, unless I just like went down, but like
so she needed full
otherwise-
control in order to.
yeah, and I would have to be like in a certain like not flat on my back. I'd have to be like kind of hunched up, you know, like
Were you
shoulders off.
cosplaying like the you know, like
I'd
when
be
you
like
suction cup
shoulders up.
dildo when you stick it to the ground, that's just you. Like you have to be that for like 5
Oh
minutes.
my
Yeah,
God.
yeah.
Just a suction cup dildo.
Dude,
you
it's
have
like
to just
a
stay still.
physical demanding thing. Like I'm like,
Oh my god!
Yeah, you can't move. That sounds traumatic, actually. If anything.
And
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
guessing
Especially
like
if, you know,
sound
yeah,
like-
like that could be scary. If you got an athlete on top of you and she's, you know, she's coming down. It could be bad, you know.
I
wasn't
like
an
how
ad,
Hamsey had to
just-
find like every fucking excuse in the book. Yeah, it was her body chemistry. It was some. She
No,
couldn't
no,
orgasm. It wasn't
no,
me.
no,
She
no,
couldn't
you
orgasm,
know,
but,
like-
it's just like.
I mean,
I've
dude,
personally
she was
never
my
made a girl
girlfriend.
come,
Like
so.
it wasn't like just a one-time thing.
That's actually worse because then you have to do that a lot. You have to.
That's
fucking,
the
Yeah.
problem. Every
You
time
have
I
to
was
be
like,
mummy dick. You're a mummy dick.
Yeah.
You're literally fucking.
fucking human dildo. Like
You're
oh my
cosplaying. or you-
gosh!
I'm not gonna say that.
Dude, she'd get
Did you-
mad too. She'd be like, "Don't move! You moved." Sometimes she's like, "Oh," I'm like, "I'm sorry. What do you want me to do? I'm doing my
That
best."
sounds. That
Oh
sounds
my
terrible.
gosh! Oh,
Dude.
poor Hamsey.
If she's married,
you-
I mean, for
is she
her,
married?
honestly, that
Is she
she's,
married?
She's married with a baby now.
Nice.
Damn. Shout out
Did
to
you-
that guy.
I mean, poor
Did-
her. Honestly, that's her whole life, dude.
Mm.
Dude, that's worse. Well, I guess it's bad. It's bad for most people, but like traumatic wise speaking, I feel like it's worse. Worse for you, fucking.
Yeah,
just
that's
fucking-
traumatizing.
Well, it never like actually broke me, but
Yeah.
I was gonna
always,
say, you know, they talk
I
about,
got
like-
chanced a couple times.
The circumcision. There's not that many like health benefits between the two, like actually speaking. But I know the main drawback to being uncircumcised is you had way like bigger chance for like the skin to like get pulled and like snap, whatever that is towards the top and like bleed if you are uncircumcised.
Really?
Yeah.
Having
So if
sex.
you got a hook.
Yes.
Yeah,
Ouch.
dude.
Yeah.
I've been in the
Yeah.
position as a man who has not had his foreskin chopped off, where like somebody went in where it's too dry, and it's just like there's not enough. There's too much friction, as in it pulls the
Yeah.
skin down too fast. And she's like,
Oh,
it's my time of the month. It's like, no, that's the tip of my dick bleeding.
Oh.
It's,
ow!
Yeah, it's like at the top there, like because it actually pulls and it can like snap that, and like it doesn't like do anything terrible, but you'll be fucking bleeding it. As a man, like if you like lacerated my thigh open pretty good, and I was just bleeding everywhere, I'd be like, oh, this fucking sucks. If you just put the smallest cut on my dick, I'd be freaking out. Like if there's blood coming out, but if it's just like a little bit,
Bro.
I'd be freaking the fuck
blood
out.
on your like
It's
bleeding
terrifying.
out your dick is one of the fucking scariest.
It's
things. You're
one
just
of the
like, oh,
it's
please.
one of the worst
Oh.
things.
Could be
like-
2 drops of blood. Ah!
Yeah,
It's
2
fucking-
drops. Like
that was
gash
crazy.
in my forehead, I'm fine, but 1 drop, like
Because like the worst part is like you try to beat your shit like the day after something. It's like that small spot is it's scabbed over, and then you beat your shit and it fucking opens up, and you're just like, oh fuck,
Ouch.
it's bleeding again. You're just like, it's like one of the worst
When was the last
thing
time that
ever.
happened to you, bro? That's concerning.
3 days ago, man.
Oh.
No, it was not 3 days. It was many years ago, but
Oh.
it happened. It happened, and I was just like, dude, it's because he's like, the skin scabs over and it's soft, right? But when it gets hard, the skin is like taut. It's like stretched, and if you like do your thing, it can.
Do you have to like prepare yourself?
I mean, dude,
it doesn't happen.
I mean, when I was 20 something, or young 20s, that happened. I was like, fuck it, we keep going with it, but it hasn't happened recently. I haven't had to deal with that problem.
Nice.
I'm happy for you, man.
I
didn't know you're uncircumcised. I have not seen your cock. I've seen his.
Not.
Add that on the to-do list.
We can figure that out.
I've actually seen everybody naked in this call except for you, Ignoble.
All right, okay. If we want to do this here, or we gotta wait till the Patreon cast?
Patreon.
I do feel a little bit left out. It's like, I want you to know what I look like. I'll snap you later tonight. We'll be good.
I got you. You want to do one more topic and then we'll do the Patreon cast?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
One more. This is probably a shorter one. I like this one though. Thoughts on people eating. This is from Mr. Krugdog93. Thank you for being a patron. We love you. Thoughts on people eating food weirdly. Burrito sideways, tortilla chips upside down. Witnessed both of these this week, and now I'm ruined for life. Do any of you eat food inappropriately this way? I have seen a few different people who partake, the way they eat food is strange.
I don't. The only one that I do, which I don't think is that weird, is I eat pizza backwards. I go crust first. I'm a crust first.
What the fuck?
Whoa, okay.
What do you hold?
Is that bait?
Oh!
Is that bait?
No, it's not bait. That's real.
Is that bait?
You want the crust first.
How do you
Dude,
fucking
fold
hold
it
it?
up a little bit.
Shut up, dude.
Don't you do that around me, buddy.
Don't do that. Don't bring that shit around here.
We're gonna
dude.
beat your ass if you start doing
Let's beat his ass. Son.
I thought this was the accepting safe
Shove
space.
the pizza slice in his mouth.
hitting him. What are you
Front
doing?
first. What do you hold though?
You hold it from the bottom. You hold it like this. And then
You
you just go
fucking
up.
grab it
What do you
like
mean
this.
hold it from the bottom? Are you fucking
hold it?
He
What do
grabs
you...
the tip and just shoots the fucking
I
back.
grab the tip like this and just yes.
Yeah, that's how.
I need to see it. I need to see it to believe it, dude.
I thought you could do this. Like you do like this motion. Like maybe like one of these.
No, you hold it and you just like squeeze it on the sides a little bit. So it's
Yeah,
like
but
eating
the
it from
crust is
front.
perfect for holding. It's like a little handlebar, you know. You just like how it's supposed
But, like,
to
the
be.
thing is, the reason I hate it is I hate eating crust last is because like there's no cheese. The crust is too dry. My mouth is way too dry to eat the crust on its own at the end. So I eat the crust plus the cheese at the beginning, and then so at the end of it, I only have to eat like the cheesy goodness after.
I think this is okay. If while you're eating the piece of pizza, if you want to go for the crust bite or take a kind of the side off there a little bit to get a little bit, that I'm okay with that. But what you're saying is kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie to you. Sasha, thoughts?
Thoughts on his or thoughts on mine?
On his, what do you think about
Disrespectful.
that?
Wow. Okay, I see how it is.
I don't know how to feel, to be honest.
I was gonna say, do
I
you
thought I could
guys when
share
you
my
eat
life
pizza,
with you
I fold it.
do you fold the fold? Okay, the fold's acceptable. I see a lot of people do the fold. I respect the fold. It depends on the type of pizza. Some pizza I will fold, some pizza I won't. Because there's
Yeah,
like
if it's
different types of
too-
pizza.
I play the
It's too
fold by
thick.
ear. That's game
Yeah.
time decision for me.
Yeah.
Dude, just go for the crust first, man. It's gonna be crazy.
I'm looking at the wiki how to eat pizza. This is fucking hilarious.
That's
There's a fork and
ridiculous,
knife.
Ignoble.
This is okay. This is worse than you. Fork and knife is crazy. If you're
Okay.
eating pizza with a fork and knife, fuck
Nah,
you.
you're deep in the trenches if you're doing that.
Fuck
shit, bro.
you. If you're eating pizza
Dude.
with a fork and knife,
My mom
Fuck
did that.
you.
It's disgusting.
fuck your mom. Sorry.
Disgusting.
You know what? What are your guys' weird eating habits? I feel left out. I'm not gonna die here alone.
I would
I don't
listen.
know if
I actually. What about Chicago deep dish? Is that acceptable with a fork and knife? I feel like that.
Yes.
I could understand
It's
that. At least.
messy.
It's real
That
messy.
is
yeah.
not pizza. That's a fucking lasagna at that
That's
point.
true.
Yeah,
It's like-
basically.
It's a weird thing for sure. I do. I like the Detroit style too as well. Shout out to that if you've not ever tried that.
Fuck with that.
What's Detroit style?
It's like squares, and it has like a caramelized like crisp around the side. Kind of nice.
Heard. I don't know if this is. Yeah, I guess this is weird. Everything I try to eat, I do it. Say it's like a pizza. I try to eat in a straight line all the way up.
Yeah. Take it
with
down.
sandwiches too. You know,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Yeah.
That's-
So
I
I'll be
think
like
that's OCD.
bite,
That's
bite,
the kind of
bite,
mental
bite,
illness
bite.
that ruins a man's life right there. That's what I'm talking about.
That's
Okay.
OCD if I've ever.
I
heard.
think that's normal because otherwise, if you eat up the entire side of a pizza, you're
Gotta
that's,
going down your face.
That's
true,
serial
that's
killer
true.
behavior.
Yeah.
But what
That's
about
fair.
a sandwich? Why do I eat sandwiches like that? Like I'm like a fucking hamster.
Well,
You know what I
you're fucking
mean?
weird. That's what it is. You know,
Exactly.
your eating habits are disgusting and disrespectful to sandwiches.
Disrespect-
Fuck you.
I'm trying to think if I hold anything like that's weird. Pizza is definitely a point of contention though, because it's like one of the it's like one of those foods that like pretty much everybody eats with just their hands. So there's a lot going. There's a lot of different things you can approach it. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I know my thing is I eat way too fast. And I know that is from my childhood because growing up, what my parents cooked was all we were getting, you know?
Mhm.
So like I would try to eat faster, so if I could get to the second legitimately, I would try and eat faster than my brother to get like the whatever was left to get more.
Mhm.
Like I feel like that translated over time. And it's even like if there like
Yeah.
was, you know, I talked about it on the stream the other day. My honestly, in Tennessee, this is like a you know, a potential person of worship. Her name is Little Debbie. She's kind of like she's very important in the southern states. Little Deborah has a variety of good snacks. If Little Deborah was
Mhm.
ever in the pantry, you know, on
Smash.
the odd occasion, you know, I'm going for it. Like I would try and eat as many as I could and just get it because I knew that like it was just like first come first serve. But
Mhm.
I still to this day I know I eat way too fast. I always will eat, and I'm like always wondering like why do I sweat when I eat? And it's because I eat so fucking fast. I like start sweating, and I look up,
Your
and
body's working.
everybody's like halfway done, maybe like a quarter done. I've already eaten my food, and I'm like, damn, like I have problems. So I need to chew and enjoy it. So I've actually been trying to work on that, like legitimately. That's probably my main thing with food, though. I can't think of anything I
eat
hold
slow.
weird.
I eat hella slow.
Same.
Okay, scientists can attest this. I did have one friend. His name's Cole. He doesn't eat slow. He eats like biblically slow. I mean, it's like a fucking. It's. Do you remember that scientist? He would eat
Yeah,
so
he would like
slow.
he would like just take the smallest bites and like just talk and like just meander on and just like we're
Yeah.
linemen, we're all done, and like he's not even like 20% done with his plate. He's like, I'm a chill. I'm gonna finish.
I would
my
like try to
food."
hang out with him because like you don't want to like leave the table when someone else is still fucking eating you. It's like it's a weird thing. He's like, I'll catch up with you guys later. And he's like got like half a plate still left. We've been sitting there for like an hour after we're done, by the way, and he's like still eating. So
That's
it's
so
fucking,
funny.
yeah, but
Was he high?
no, he's sober. He's one of the most sober people I know. Actually, one of the most like straight edge people I know.
Very mindful person, probably. Thinking of every bite.
Oh yeah, well he would do the he would also take like 2-hour showers, hour and a half shower. I don't know. He just lives life real slow. Just like he's like a sloth.
Now that I pay for all my utilities, I like am so mindful.
Yeah, well,
Like
we
the-
didn't talk about the move. Where did you move? Where did you move from? Where did you move to? Not your address, but like general area. When no one was showing up to your house.
Send me
Well,
your
I'm
address,
still.
I'll take it.
Well, I'm still in
I
the
want to
same
send you a postcard.
state.
Come on.
Yeah, I just moved like 45 minutes, actually closer to my family now than I
Oh,
was
okay.
before,
So you
which
it
is
wasn't
nice.
a huge distance. It just moving's a
No.
lot though. Regardless, it's
Yeah, it was still a lot. I had to pay like $750 for the movers and shit.
Yeah,
That,
it's
like that
expensive.
was crazy.
But thing is, movers are 100% worth. That's
I was
one of those
literally
things.
about to
Oh,
be
yeah.
like, I was about to just big dog you, and be like, why don't you get a U-Haul? And I was like, well, I mean, you're kind of
yeah,
small.
exactly.
Bro, she is 85 pounds. All the boxes weigh more than her, dude. Like,
I
you
was okay.
cannot.
That's kind of mean of me to say that. It's
Yeah.
a little different situation. Yeah. I remember moving because when I moved last, I did the U-Haul, and like I wish I would have hired people. Like even me, like I got a 2-day workout.
It's
Like,
too
I
much
was-
work.
I was drenched.
Even
in
putting
sweat.
stuff away is too much work. Like it's
It's a
just
lot.
tiring.
It's a lot. Y'all Ignoble sorry.
No, I've moved a lot in the last like decade. I think I moved like six times in the last decade, and it's just like every time I did it with just me and putting shit in the boxes plus either roommates or people that I know. Just like, hey man, can you help me? I'll give you some money.
Oh,
or, like,
that's
buy you
nice.
dinner or something like that. But like
Yeah.
at the end of it, it's still like after several hours of getting the U-Haul, putting shit in, you know,
Mm.
unpacking, like undropping everything over, dropping the U-Haul. It's like so much work that I'm just like, every single time it is worth paying the movers. This my most recent move. I said, fuck it. I'm gonna let them do everything. It was, you know, several $100, but dude, the peace of mind of just like not having to, you know, carry throwing out my back or just like
That's true.
randomly moving shit. It's just they bring the truck, they load it in, they drop it off, and all I have to do is unpack it. So
100%. You guys ready for the Twitter workshop?
let's do it.
Oh boy.
I'm sure Sasha's very well prepared. Hamsey, surely you got something after 2 weeks.
I wish I did. Let me see.
I do. I just went ahead and tweeted it because I was gonna tweet it regardless
why
of what
don't
you guys
just
said.
wait? Like,
Because, dude, it
Bro, not
came
wait.
to me on the toilet. I didn't want to forget it. While I was going through my like, I feel like I had an out of body experience at one point. It came to me. I just tweeted it. So, my tweet was, go like it, by the way. I'm begging you. My tweet was RuneScape specific. All I said was, hey man, you think you could help me with the new update? And I added pink clay. That's what came to me. Just because everybody's getting absolutely destroyed by the Coliseum. So
Mm.
I actually had one that I meant to tweet earlier today, and I forgot, and I just found it in my drafts. I don't know. If
okay,
it's
all right.
I took
What
a
you got?
banger of a nap today, and I had in my drafts. I'm about to take the Michael Jordan of naps. I
That's
know.
good.
It's just it leaves you speechless. That's how good it is.
You should go ahead. You took it out of the drafts. You can put it back in.
What about I'm the Michael Jordan of kissing the homies?
I mean, that's pretty true. You have a very
It's
soft, supple
better.
kiss. Like every time you do kiss me, every time you've kissed me, as you pull away, I'm like, damn. Like if he would have like made a furtive gesture towards anything else on me, I probably
You
would
heard
let it
I'm good
happen.
with them soft lips.
Yeah.
All
So,
right,
it
dude,
gets my
shut up.
bisexual fumes going. Go on though.
Definitely kissed a lot of the base dudes. Most of the base dudes. Yeah, it's like
Yeah, I was
we're
gonna say I'm
incestuous
pretty
when
like
you
we
think
got a
about
pretty
it.
tight. You know, I've kissed most people. I've seen some people naked.
Yeah.
Pretty much all of them not by choice. But that's okay. We still love you guys. Yeah, we're pretty close.
Yeah.
We're
Wait, is
very-
it actually
I'll-
true? Okay, so I remember we were in TwitchCon, not Las Vegas, San Diego. Did you accidentally almost walk naked in front of Dollblush and Megan? Was that real or no?
Oh my god. No,
What actually
it was
happened
not
with
real.
that? Okay, it was
So
not
what
real.
really actually happened was there's a master bedroom. Tasty was staying in it. I was showering, and I was like, you know, I got out the shower. I was putting on pants. I didn't have a shirt on, and I was looking for my shirt. And Megan just fucking blasts through the door to the bathroom because like her dress was in the closet, which you had to go through the bathroom to get. And I was just standing there with my shirt. I was like, "What the fuck, man?" She's like, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry." You know, usual shit.
So it could have been a situation. It could, like, if
It
you
could
would
have
have
been.
been, but you
It
could
could have
have
been.
just got. That would have been her fault, though. Obviously,
like
Didn't
10
knock-
seconds.
Yeah, like
earlier.
5 minutes early. You think I'm just fucking prancing around to TwitchCon with my dick out? Like, ooh, maybe I'll get her.
I
Like,
mean,
Maybe.
I mean,
man, no, that's I find that shit fucking weird. But like, Ricky was in. You guys know who Ricky O is? Fucking
Mhm.
gem of a human being. Fucking awful Twitch chatter. He was like, Megan, you gotta tweet. You gotta like tweet this. You gotta say that. You know, I just walked in on Ignoble naked, and she put it in the Discord in our base Discord. She's like, just walked in on Ignoble solid naked, and then Dollblush was the first one who responded, and she responded, "How was it?" Question mark. And that like, but the thing is,
Oh, yeah.
she meant to respond to something else, but it looked like she was responding to the fact that Megan walked in on me. And ever
She
since
meant
then,
to
it was just
respond to
like,
something
and then
else?
I tweeted
Yeah.
that, and I capitalized. Firm
yeah,
hand.
Seth got the social capital off that. But now the entire internet thinks that Megan and Dollblush have discussed my wiener and seen it, so that has not happened
Or has it?
yet.
Do you have a tweet today?
Not something good, but I'll toss it out there.
Go on.
Just want some sweet tea and titties to suck on.
I
a
like
nice
that.
thought. Maybe not a nice tweet. It's a nice thought though.
Yeah.
Mine.
It hit me on Saturday. I don't know what it was. I was
Banger,
just like,
dude.
I was at Chick-fil-A.
Tweet
Sipping
that.
on sweet tea. I'm just like, damn, dude, I need some.
Send that shit.
Just like banger.
I was gonna start saying the T-pop every time he comes in with some bullshit. That's a fucking banger. Tweet
Dude,
that.
next time he comes in with a garbage tweet, can we do this?
Let's
next
do
time,
that. Let's do
dude,
that.
next
So,
time
okay,
he
do
does,
that.
can we all just explode like, oh!
That's fucking gas. Tweet
Yes!
that. Let's do that. Let's do
We
that.
can discuss it now because he's not here, so we can plan for
He
it.
barely misses too, so
Yeah.
he's doing a 24-hour. He's going hard right
Oh
now.
shit.
Yeah.
Okay. Sasha, what's your tweet?
Oops. Accident. I had it up. My last tweet was I took a new picture today and the caption was "Eat my butt." And it's just
That
a
should do
picture of
great.
me.
I think that'll do well.
Honestly.
That seems like a good tweet. That's a good tweet, yeah. I think most people can get behind
Definitely better
the
than mine.
tweet. The tweet, not
Just to
most
eat
people
my
can get
butt.
behind that for sure, yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
solid tweet. Fuck.
Yeah.
Hey, thank you.
I think that will probably get a lot more likes than our tweets.
I was unsure
Probably.
about it, but
Yeah. No, I think
I feel
think you
better
could-
now.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
I don't
You
know,
definitely
dude.
throw
Sweet
that out
tea and titties is pretty up there.
That was
bro.
I think that might be the best though. I think we can all relate to that one.
Thank you.
All right,
Alrighty.
send
Seth?
them.
So
Seth, what do we got?
I already
Alright.
I told you. I just sent that out there. about
Oh,
pink
you already
clay.
dropped it?
He
Yeah,
jumped
I
the
just dropped
gun.
it. Dude,
Bro,
I
jumped
I
it,
forget things, so I just ripped it.
You
I
ripped
see
it.
that. Fine. Sasha, can you take us out of our cast tonight? Any
Wait,
last final
before
words?
we do go over, we are going to the Patreon cast. Thank you to our patrons.
Oh,
Sasha
what?
is going to tell us some stories about uncomfortable men.
Oh fuck. Oh
Please
boy,
don't name me
I
on
already
that
have
list.
two.
Please don't.
But already two, possibly more. Consider, but yeah, take us out.
Thank you guys for being here. I hope it was entertaining. Of course it was entertaining. That's why you're still here. So you better stick around and watch the rest of it. See ya!
Don't skip. We have some news for you because we have recently reworked our entire podcast format. We will still be conducting one normal podcast a week, but now Tier 1 patrons will have access to a weekly exclusive Patreon podcast that's going to be even more based and more after dark. We've also updated our other tiers to include perks that allow you to directly interact with the podcast and influence the topics that we speak about. The Patreon will be linked in the description below.